Okay, so this is just arrived from Banggood. It's a WL Toys 124018. With this package, I got 3 batteries just for extended usage. Packed really well. That's what you get in the box. So you get your charger. It charges through the balance plug. It's a 2 amp charger. Put your wheel wrench. This booklet is your breakdown of all your parts. If you do manage to break it, all the parts are backed up by WL Toys, or XK as it's got on the box as well. XK is still part of WL Toys. Here's the actual buggy itself. And straight away I tested the shocks, because a lot of you guys have been reporting they've overfilled the oil on the shocks. This one, glad to say, is okay. As you can see, full travel, no problems. You can test it. Test would be just to drop it. You shouldn't get any bounce back from it. So first impressions, it does appear to be well made. Premium parts. Crash wise, you've got your front bumper there, which does flex a little, so good for front impact. You've got a bumper at the back, rear impact there. Underneath, you've got a full metal chassis. It's like a brushed aluminium. Or aluminum, you American guys say. So yeah, it should hold up under testing. So a few years ago I tested one similar to this. It was the 12428. I'll put a picture up now, and that was pretty strong. But this is a much needed upgrade from that. That didn't have the old field shocks. So this is ready to run. You get the batteries, or one battery depending on what one you want to order, what package, the controller, generic pistol grip style, really on and off switches here. You've got a throttle trim and a steering trim. So the throttle trim just turns it down, so if you've got a younger person using it who's not used to speed, and you just turn it, dial it down. And the steering trim, if it's drifting one way or the other, you just adjust that accordingly. So proportional, if you hear that word, it just means you've got full control over the steering. On a toy grade one, it would either be full lock, left or right. So tyres are okay, not too bad. You get a spare wheel on the back there. You've actually got a light bar, a working light bar. A lot of these you don't get a working light bar. You get the light bar, but there'll be no wiring or LEDs. So to get into the workings of it, you've got 2 body pins here. If you want to make these easier to get out, a little tip is to put cable ties on them, so that makes it a bit easier. A new meaning to the word roll cage, it actually does roll up. Reveals the workings. So you've got a 60 amp 2 cell ESC stroke receiver built into that. Beans connector. You've got a 550 size motor. This is producing, from what I've seen on GPS testing, a good 30 mile an hour, 32 mile an hour, so it's pretty decent. You're going to get a run time with the 2200 milliamp hour batteries. You get a run time around 10 minutes. These are actually upgraded, so if you get the free battery package, these are actually 2600 milliamp hour. So you should get a few extra minutes out of these, but we'll see on testing. Take it to the next part. That 4-wheel drive is handling these ramps, no problem. And that's what it's made for, bashing. Oh. Yeah, that was a good test. Let's see how it is. Still okay. And this stuff is like concrete. So it took that like a champ. No issues at all with that four-wheel drive. So take it over to another part of the track now. Still survived it. Not too bad. Setup is fine, and that plate is taking the damage for the buggy, so yeah, it's doing its job. It's definitely getting dirty today, but this is what it's for. It is a basher off-roader. This track is perfect for these cars. It looks the part. This thing looks mean. Watching the videos, these 2,600 mAh batteries make a big difference. Look at that, what a bashing it's taking. Serious bashing. Impressed. One word. Okay, so we've done most of the track now. So you've seen it, you can take a bashing and keep on going. It's definitely strong. Nothing's broke on it yet. And this terrain has been a great challenge for it. So there you have it, the 124018. Now bashed, still going. So it's handling even these craters here, it's handling them. So to turn this on, you use the ESC, which is different from the other one I had. As you had the switch underneath. This is a better idea because the switch underneath, if you had a hard hit, it would turn it off sometimes. So that's the braking. Very effective on the braking. Turning, it's your turning circle. So it's quite a tight turning circle. So it's not tipping over, just sliding into the corners. So good handling on the concrete. Okay, this is full speed. Nice. So yeah, it had a crash further down. You'll see, I'll show a video of that now. And it smashed right up into the curb, mounted the curb and carried on going. So yeah, very strong. See, it's rapid, very rapid. It's full speed. Nice amount of speed that 550 miles producing in the gearing. Very nice. Full speed. Yeah, it's handling the road really well. No problems. He just slides into a corner. I mean, the range is plenty, line of sight. This thing looks the business, and from what I've seen so far, it's got the strength, it's got the speed. So yeah, it's nice compared to the one I reviewed before. This is much better. Overall design, components, it's more hobby grade. Shipping is free right now if you grab one. You won't be disappointed. Send it down here for a range test. Okay, send it, full speed, here it comes, full speed, nice, oh, I nearly went then. This train has got some, yeah, got some damage to it, so it hit that. But it stayed on 4 wheels. But the shock setup is nice. It just proves that it took that, carried on. So is it worth getting? Well, if you watch the video, that pretty much answers it. It's handled really well. Everything I've thrown at it is taken. It's a premium build. It's backed up by WL and XK, which are well known within the RC community. Been around for a time now. So the support is there. The product will be around for many years to come because of that. Parts will always be available. So no matter what happens, you'll be able to replace the parts. Although from what I've seen so far, it's going to take a lot to break this thing. So if you're in the market for one, I'll leave a link below. Check out the current pricing. At the moment of making this video, for one battery it's £82, 2 batteries £97, and 3 batteries £107. But that could change. Prices go up and down all the time, as you probably know. Yeah, but if you get one right now, that's the prices. If you get the 1 battery deal, that will be the standard 2200 milliamp hour battery, not the 2600 milliamp hour batteries. And with the charger they supplied, it's taken about 4 hours to charge each battery. So if you get the 3 battery deal, it's worth getting a cheap public grade charger and a parallel charging board, which allows you to charge all 3 batteries at the same time. I'll leave a link below for that. Also, definitely recommend, if you're new to the hobby, always have your batteries in a fireproof bag, a LiPo bag. So check the links out below. So yeah, it's worth getting. Even if you've got other buggies, it's worth getting to add to your collection. It looks the part. You've got the premium components. The build's a lot of metal drive parts. Anything you can't see which is metal and you want to change, you can buy the whole kits from Banggood. Some of you guys have done brushless conversions. I think it's a nice amount of speed for what it is when you're off-road. 30 mile an hour plus, easy 30 mile an hour plus. So yeah, check it out.